It's wild to look back at where we were 10 months ago, but after a lot of demolition and more than a few unexpected setbacks, we're finally ready to start bringing the new plans for the house to life. And the first job on the list was moving the existing door to create a corridor that would link the front and the back of the house. As usual, even though we had a plan, we spent a good hour or so debating it, only to go with what we'd originally intended anyway. But when there's banquette placement to consider, it's not a decision you take lightly.
So the options are, don't move the
Double.
and if we do it as planned, and then we just have the world's largest hallway.
Then you could have a full like coat thing, a little thing to sit down to take your shoes off with shoe storage underneath it.
Right, so here, you could still do that. You would do it L-shaped
Yeah, the L-shaped.
banquette.
Yeah, but it'll be.
Yeah.
Then comes to there, you run the risk of that hitting that.
Well, that's fine. You just have it open to 90 degrees when you. Unfortunately, although that is the easier option, this is the right option because, like, even when you come into the room, then the windows place better and.
Actually, you'll only have like that. It just narrows that bit down.
That's a wee bit of corridor, isn't it?
No, I'm just asking. As long as you're.
No, I think that's fine because I'd rather that feel wee. Because with all you'll ever do is go straight in there.
Yeah.
That will be covered. That'll be your manifolds.
Mhm.
So we're not going to be in and out that. That's not like a coat cupboard or anything. That's our coats. That's just a when we need it. And then you're straight in here anyway. This isn't the space that we'll use. It's just a corridor, right? I just think having that extra bit on there makes that a really small room, makes this a massive room, and we can achieve everything we want with it. So let's do this in wood as the compromise, because at least
So I think I'll talk today then, I'll have to remove this, I'll remove all that, and I'll have to put some sort of base in there.
So a concrete base.
Well, I'll do it out of line, but yeah, I'll have to do something.
Right, what? So we'll take all of this stone then,
Yeah,
and then look, we'll just put acros on.
we'll acro these joists, probably that side, in the middle,
Yeah.
and we'll just take these joists and we'll have to dig down.
Top.
Yeah, because then I can start with that. I've got to do all that before I can take acros out, so we can do that.
Right, we need to do the lime and the bolting.
Yeah.
Okay.
For the bolting, then I can take the acros out, so then I can support it.
Before we could get started, we had a few lingering jobs to wrap up, starting with bolting the joists. A lot of you clocked that we'd missed this step in our last video, but don't worry, we weren't going to just leave them nailed together. So whilst Gav tackled the serious stuff, measuring and drilling through chunky timber, I was entrusted with the highly technical task of screwing on the nuts onto the bolts. Whilst I'd like to say that I smashed it, turned out that it could be a bit more challenging than expected.
Right, what can I do?
Just start putting the bolts and all the ends of these.
And I'll just tighten them as much as I can. Where's the 3? I can only see 2.
At the end.
Oh, so one above this plank?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
What do you think I'm doing here?
I don't really know. Tiddling about. This one I can't even get on the end.
There'd be on the end of the thread, I should imagine.
go on either way? Or like the nuts, sorry, can they go on either way? Or is there one side goes on and one side doesn't?
I should imagine both sides go on because
No, this guy's a butthole. Oh, this guy. Yeah, I can't even get any
if you
bolt
can't
on
do
that
it,
one.
I'll
I'm going
do
to
it.
leave that one.
So once the bolts had finally been nutted, it was time to finish up the stonework around the end of the joists. You might remember this from a few weeks ago when we were doing this above the windows. However, when we were doing it there, we had a load of room to work and could access it from above and below. This time, however, I was given the task of dealing with the joists that went straight into the wall. These were far trickier as there was limited room to work with. But luckily, I managed it with my usual calm and cool demeanour.
This is not a fun one.
no, it shouldn't be
We put the other thing.
No, can you take what are you using, the steps or the hopper?
I think I'm going to have to use the steps, unfortunately. Yeah, I'll need to use the steps. I'm not high enough. Though, how am I? I'm going to get high enough. Oh, this is going to be so rubbish. I'm going to have to just pack this mainly with lime, right?
Yeah, and then just shove the odd stone at the front. That's all I'll do.
Yeah. Okay. Like, you would not have been able to do this. Like, your hand would not fit.
That's why I have to throw it. I have to literally go back and throw it.
But you wouldn't get it in here. The hole's so weird shape.
You throw it hard.
Oh, this is impossible. Can you come look at this, please? Because I'm actually going to go bananas.
See what they're saying.
I might have to end up taking the floorboard up or something. We just lost so much lime on this bit as well.
As they say in Pokemon, you can't have them all.
Did we say that in Pokemon?
I think so.
I think we say gotta catch them all.
Oh, same thing. See this one here?
Yeah.
Just try to get a stone under there dry. Tight as you can.
Okay.
Because then we can take the echoes out, it don't matter.
So this one is so much better because there's actual space to work compared to the other one where my hand could barely fit.
So that one you couldn't get in? Mm-hmm. It's because the thread was knackered at the end.
Oh, okay. So it wasn't being a complete melt.
No.
There you go, honey.
solid as a rock.
The good thing is, like now when you put the lime and all that round it, that was set round that, so it was set in place.
Exactly. All right.
It's probably not the PC way of doing it, but who gives a f***? I wonder how much cheaper this build would have been if it was like stone, I mean sand and cement.
Or like a new build.
No, like even if it was just a traditional build, but sand and cement instead of lime.
Oh, yeah.
It only took us 4 months, but we've done it.
Woo!
Then finally, we were able to get onto the prep work for moving the doorway. This central stone wall is structural, so we had 2 options: either rebuild in stone, which would take a really long time, or build a structural timber frame. We had of course compromised on the wooden frame route, but as this section would be covered in lime plaster anyway, it wasn't too big of a deal. Our challenge for this week was to get the wall down, the area cleared and dug out, and then to create a base to give the new stud wall a solid foundation.
God! Ready? Go on. Do you want to change jobs?
Yeah. How wide are we going?
All the way down.
Maybe no further left.
Oh. Yeah, we're coming to like there.
Alright, so all this has to come out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Could I start that from that end or not?
Yeah.
Not going to bother you?
No. Do that. I think you might need to help me.
Oh. I got it, I got it.
Look at that one, it's completely snapped. I think it's 2 pieces of wood.
What?
I think this is 2 pieces of wood, this one. What?
Just 2 bits of wood.
Yeah, and I don't even think that's a lintel. I think it's just like a fence post or something.
Get angry with it.
Yeah, that's like a fence post or something, isn't it? Oh no, it's not.
Just a rounded bit of wood, yeah.
Oh, Christ. Near to it.
That's it, go on, keep going.
Lovely. Right.
A significant light, just where it was needed, gleaming black as night, cloistered in injustice, dead in the eye of time. Nobody is losing, faces merge and change, but your face remains the same. The swallows will be here by dawn. When we're finally sober, they'll be gone. The trees will bloom and ice will melt. We'll always remember how it felt. A significant light, just what it was needed, gleamed in the blackest night, cloistered in injustice dead, and in the eyes of time, nobody's losing.
And whilst it does make everything slower, we try and separate out all of the Welsh stone out of the rubble, as we know over the course of all of our outbuildings we'll definitely find a way to put it to use.
They'll be gone. The trees will bloom and ice will melt. We'll always remember how it felt. I can wait no longer. The sun will rise. I'll hear you call.
Change my mind.
What are you going to do now?
Just gonna, where this stuff is quite wet, it's quite hard to level.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to spread this out lower and then finish it with the dry stuff.
Right.
Will you grab the 4-foot level at my van?
Sure.
Now, as we'd have to wait for that to dry, we could turn our attentions to a big landmark for the small holding: getting our first fruit trees in the ground. My parents had sent these over as a surprise, so it gave us the kick we needed to actually get something in the ground.
You happy?
No. It's just 6 o'clock.
This is the field we want to make into our veg patch. Obviously there is drainage issues. You can see the reeds here. You can see the reeds there. That's why we're kind of planting the trees in here. If you notice, reeds here, reeds there. No real reeds, there's a little patch there, but we'll ignore them. Nothing really here. So we are, as we got these trees as a little surprise, they were sent to us. We are just escalating this and getting them planted in now. But yeah, we'll probably start the veg patch in this bit where there's no reeds, and then try and work out how to solve the rest. Alright, I'm gonna go get the manure, right? I feel like I've stitched myself up. Alright. First tree, babe. That's quite exciting, actually.
Oh, buckle.
Frog hunting, as always. Find anything, Saren? Did you get anything? Oh.
I'm joking.
Oh. Come on, we'll try to save you from a dog frog. Trying to save you from this.
Then our hope is to add a further batch of trees to this mini orchard in autumn. And a massive thanks to everyone who donated to our Buy Me a Coffee. This money will all go towards continuing to add trees and plants to the farm. We're also hoping that in autumn we'll be able to prepare the ground for some beds for the following growing season. But this is all going to depend on our progress in the house. So watch this space. Thank you again for sparing the time to watch our little journey. And if anyone has any advice on dealing with clay-soiled, reed-ridden fields, we'd love to hear from you. And if you can, like and subscribe, we would massively appreciate it. And see you again next time.